What's going on, YouTube? I'm gonna try this again because I think my other video didn't record. But I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible here. Dim care to like your work. You know, this is not to put you down or anything, but this is just to keep the Americans and people around the world uplifted. The first problem I think that we're going through is that people are thinking too negative. People don't understand that if you send out this negative message, all of a sudden your actions, your thoughts, and everything will start following down this negative road. Now, keep in mind, we are in bad times. But here's the problem I think that has happened. It's that when people had jobs and when the good times were here, they didn't prepare for the worst. They always thought that if the good times were going to just continue to roll on forever and forever and forever. Now, that's the problem in the first place, okay? Because 5 years ago, I made a commitment to myself, and since then, my money has went up, not down, even in a down economy, you know? Because let me give you an example of something. I know some of you guys may say I'm not an entrepreneur and that's not my passion and things like that, but I think that people should start something on the side. That's a good way to make some money, and one, you probably can make more money doing a small business than you can working a second job. And this is some advice that I followed and I think that it will work for you also, is that you should live to save, invest, and then live like no one else. See, the mistake that a lot of people make is that people rush out to get houses, right? They love buying houses because that's so-called the American dream. You see them on the HGTV and they're like so emotional. Oh, I can see my love seat here and all this other kind of stuff. You know, I can see my entertainment center here. But these people are broke, you know? Because here's the deal. You know, first of all, this is the situation you're supposed to be in before you buy a home. One, you should be debt free. Two, you should have at least 6 months of expenses. And three, you should have 20, and I would say up to 50% down to put on a home, right? And then you should start saving up to, I would say, 20% of your income, okay? Most people are not in this situation before they get a home. They get into a home and they become house poor, and next thing you know, all of a sudden they don't have money to save, and they can't prepare for those rainy days that are going to come whether you like it or not. Okay, this saving cans and getting big bags of rice, it's a bunch of crap. You don't need it, because this is not Y2K. Of course it's going to get worse before it gets better, but at the same time, you don't have to follow down that road. You can become recession proof, and one way to become recession proof is that a lot of people are not doing the thing that they actually love doing. They're working jobs that they hate. They're not following their passion. You can make millions if you follow your passion, because this is what you're supposed to be doing anyway. If you're working a job just to support a family, you're killing yourself. Okay? Now, I just want to stop this before it gets too negative and too out of control, before we have all these American people saving all these cans and all this other kind of stuff, when you can take that energy and put it towards something positive. So don't let this be you. Rise up to the occasion, save money, invest, and live like no one else. Signing off.